Experience is the coin, wisdom is the bank, and elders are the richest people you'll ever meet. Youngsters chase wealth, fame, and success, thinking life is a straight path. But there is a treasure that most overlook, the life lessons, insights, and strategies that elders hold. Today, we explore how the minds of older generations are the ultimate investment for anyone serious about success. Let's begin. In a world obsessed with fast results, instant gratification, and shortcuts to success, many young people overlook the greatest asset available to them, the wisdom of elders. Men and women who have lived decades, faced challenges, failed, and succeeded hold priceless knowledge that no school, book, or online course can teach. They understand risk, patience, long-term thinking, human behavior, and the subtle art of decision-making. If you are willing to listen, respect, and spend time with them, you can shortcut your journey to wealth, stability, and fulfillment. This video is a wake-up call. Elders are not just our past, they are the architects of our future. Ignoring them is a missed opportunity. Embracing their insights is the fastest path to personal growth and financial wisdom. Today, we reveal how listening to elders can make you rich, not just in money, but in knowledge, relationships, and life itself. If this message touched your heart, make sure to please like, subscribe, and share so this message reaches someone who needs it today. Now, I am going to discuss some key points. 1. Elders as living libraries of knowledge. Elders carry decades of accumulated experience that no textbook can provide. Every decision they made, whether successful or failed, teaches valuable lessons. They have lived through economic downturns, societal changes, technological shifts, and personal trials. Each story is a case study in resilience, strategy, and human behavior. Youngsters often undervalue these insights, believing that success only comes from personal experimentation. But trial and error in real life is expensive and time-consuming. By listening to elders, you gain access to their shortcuts, their tested strategies, and their nuanced understanding of the world. Consider a seasoned entrepreneur who has built multiple businesses. They understand the importance of cash flow, customer trust, negotiation, and timing, lessons that could take a young entrepreneur years to discover alone. By paying attention, asking questions, and reflecting, youngsters can avoid common pitfalls, make wiser decisions, and accelerate their journey toward financial success. Moreover, elders teach context, why a particular strategy worked in one situation and failed in another. This wisdom is invaluable. It's like walking into a library where every book is personalized for your life. The hidden wealth of elders is practical, tested knowledge that turns potential mistakes into opportunities. Respecting and seeking this guidance is the first step toward turning life experience into your advantage. Elders are living libraries, open to those who take the time to read their pages. Learning from mistakes they made. Failure is inevitable, but suffering through it is optional. Elders carry a wealth of lessons from mistakes they've made, and sharing these insights can save youngsters years of struggle. Every financial blunder, career misstep, and relationship error they endured is a blueprint of what not to do, if only we choose to listen. For instance, an elder who lost money in a failed business venture can teach invaluable lessons about cash flow, market research, and timing. A parent who faced challenges balancing work and family can guide on prioritization and long-term planning. These lessons, rooted in lived experience, go beyond theory. They are proven by reality. Too often, young people dismiss elders as out of touch or old-fashioned. But the truth is that failure teaches things success never will. Listening to these lessons allows you to navigate life with fewer missteps. Every shared story is a map guiding you around obstacles before you even encounter them. To truly benefit, approach conversations with humility, curiosity, and openness. Ask specific questions, request examples, and reflect deeply. Don't just hear their words, absorb the wisdom behind them. By learning from elders' mistakes, you not only avoid pitfalls, but also gain confidence to take calculated risks. Their experience becomes your safety net. Remember, wealth and success are not just about what you do right. They're about avoiding what could go wrong. They understand that success rarely comes overnight, and that the best rewards require foresight, discipline, and long-term planning. Young people often pursue quick wins, high-risk ventures, viral fame, or impulsive investments, without appreciating how slow, steady growth compounds into lasting wealth. Elders, having witnessed decades of change, understand the principle of delayed gratification. They can teach the art of setting realistic goals, staying consistent, and maintaining perspective even when immediate results are absent. Financially, this translates into strategies like disciplined saving, careful investing, and cultivating multiple streams of income. Professionally, it teaches career resilience and networking. Personally, it encourages meaningful relationships, health, and character development. Spending time with elders allows youngsters to internalize patience. Listening to their long-term stories of perseverance helps shift the mindset from impulsive to strategic. Over time, you begin to see life not as a sprint, but as a marathon where consistent, thoughtful actions create exponential results. Patience and long-term thinking are invisible currencies. They cannot be bought, but they can be learned from those who have mastered them. Elders are mentors in time, showing us that true wealth grows quietly, steadily, and powerfully. 4. Mentorship and guidance for life decisions. Elders are not just repositories of knowledge. They are mentors. Mentorship bridges the gap between theory and action, translating lessons into practical advice for real-life situations. They can guide youngsters on careers, finances, investments, and personal growth in ways that books or online tutorials cannot replicate. A young entrepreneur, for example, may know business concepts but struggle with practical decision-making. An elder mentor can provide perspective on customer behavior, negotiation tactics, risk management, and emotional resilience. A student unsure about career choices can benefit from elders who have navigated similar challenges, balancing ambition with practicality. The power of mentorship is amplified by experience. Elders have seen patterns repeat themselves in life, enabling them to offer insights that are predictive rather than reactive. By establishing a relationship built on respect and trust, youngsters can ask difficult questions, receive honest feedback, and gain clarity for decisions that impact their future. Mentorship is a two-way street. The younger generation gains wisdom and guidance, while elders feel valued and engaged. This exchange of energy creates not only knowledge, but also emotional enrichment, motivation, and lifelong bonds. 5. Respect and time. The currency of learning knowledge is useless if you do not invest attention in it. The most precious resource you can offer elders is your time and respect. Spending meaningful time listening, asking questions, and reflecting shows that you value their experience. Too often, young people dismiss elders, assuming they are irrelevant in a fast-changing world. Yet the world hasn't changed the lessons of life. Values, relationships, decision-making, and financial prudence remain constant. By prioritizing attention and respect, you unlock a wealth of untapped knowledge. Time spent listening is like investing capital. The returns may not be immediate, but over weeks and months, you internalize strategies, wisdom, and mindset shifts that compound into success. Even small interactions, a conversation over tea, a walk, a phone call, can offer profound insights. Respect is the bridge that connects generations. When elders feel valued, they open up more, share stories, and pass on practical knowledge. Treat their time as precious, because in doing so, you invest in your own future. 6. Building relationships that enrich life and wealth. Finally, listening to elders is about building relationships that transform your life. Wealth is not just financial, it is mental, emotional, and relational. By connecting with older generations, youngsters gain access to a network of wisdom, perspective, and guidance. Relationships with elders cultivate humility, patience, and gratitude. They help you see life from multiple angles, understand historical context, and navigate complex challenges. Financially and professionally, these relationships can open doors, provide mentorship, and inspire innovation. The key is reciprocity. Give respect, attention, and care, and you receive wisdom, guidance, and experience in return. Life lessons learned through relationships are internalized far more effectively than lessons read in books or learned it online. By investing in these connections, you create a legacy of knowledge, ensuring that the wisdom of one generation empowers the next. Your life becomes richer, not just in money, but in understanding, resilience, and purpose. Finally, elders are society's most valuable, untapped resource. They carry wisdom, experience, and insight that can save you years of mistakes and accelerate your journey to success. By respecting them, giving them your time, and learning from their triumphs and failures, you gain a treasure far greater than money alone: perspective, strategy, and resilience. Wealth is not only about what you earn, it's about what you learn, apply, and share. The hidden wealth of wisdom is waiting. All you have to do is listen, reflect, and act. Final ending: the roots of the tree run deep unseen, yet they hold the sky. Listen to those who've weathered storms, and you will rise high. Wealth is not in gold alone, but in minds that teach and hearts that listen.